Yes.
Good girl. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode with Boy and myself. Today I'm in this beautiful, really famous beach in Australia called Bondi Beach. So at least hopefully you're going to enjoy the view today. Today I want to talk a little bit about marker training. And if you've watched my previous videos, you probably heard me saying something like marker behavior or marker training. So today I want to go a little bit deeper about this and explaining why do we use it and how do we use it in our dog training. So basically a marker training is a word or a sound, whatever you want to use, that tells our dog that he did something really, really good and something positive going to come after that, which means a reward. It can be a food, pet or toy, whatever, something like that. The reason that we're going to use something like that is that we have something really, really powerful to tell our dog whenever he does something right or wrong, to tell him the differences between right and wrong. Marker basically could be something like saying to our dog yes, or it can be something like a click, using a clicker, just make a sound of a click, or you can say banana, it doesn't matter. As long as the dog knows what you want for him. So a positive marker could be something like yes or click or whatever sound that you want to use, or a negative marker could be something like no or which the dog means something negative is going to come after that. The way that we're going to use it in actual dog training means that, let's say I'm trying to teach my dog how to sit. I'll take a treat that he wants to work for. I'll put him into a sit. Come on. Yes. And as soon as he sits, I'll say yes, which means that I'm going to mark the behavior and I'm going to feed him. I'm going to show it once more. Boy, sit. Yes. So I'll say yes and then I'll feed him. So that means that the dog understands that after the marker, the yes, something good's going to come. So it can be a treat like this, sit, yes. Or it can be yes and a pet, or yes, a play with a tug toy or something like that. And in the negative, we have the same thing, just with a negative marker. Let's say my dog decides to jump on me and I don't want him to jump on me. I'll say no, and I can give him a pop on the leash, or let's say I'm trying to teach him something and he doesn't get it right. I can say no and I can hold the treat this time instead of giving it to him. So basically marker, all it is guys, is telling our dog right from wrong and really have a way of communicating with our dog if he did something good or bad. So that's something that could really, really help you with your dog training. If you've never used marker with your dog, it's really simple. Just take your dog out, put him on a leash, say yes or whatever marker that you want to use, click or banana, doesn't matter, whatever you want to use, literally whatever sound that you want to use, your dog wouldn't care, as long as they understand that this sound is consistent and there is always a reward coming after that. So I could do something like yes, food, right, yes, food, yes, food. And you can see that after a few repetitions that you're doing that, your dog is going to immediately looking at you when you're doing the marker sound. Yes, because he's understanding and he's been conditioned to understand that after this sound, something really, really good happens and he's going to want to look at you. And on the other side, we have the no marker. If your dog does something bad, just say no and give him a leash correction or something like that. But obviously, don't do like with a positive marker, just sit down and be like no, 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 yanking your dog, because that's just going to be abusing your dog. So your dog is going to understand the negative marker with times, but again, the positive marker is a really most important one, because you're going to use it for training and you're going to let your dog understand when he does something right. Yes. So that's pretty much how you're going to use the marker training with your training. That's super, super useful with a dog training, because the dog picks up on it really, really quickly, and it's just a powerful thing. You can always use it, and after enough times that you're doing it, even just the sound itself, the yes that you're doing, the click that you're doing, becomes really, really rewarding with your dog. And the most important thing about this is when, if you're trying to teach your dog, say something at a distance, and you can't deliver the food always to his mouth straight away when he does something right, you can use the sound. This is where it becomes really, really effective, because I can put my dog there 10 meters away from him, tell him to lay down, and as soon as he lay down, I say yes. But I don't have to give him the food straight away, because the yes itself becomes rewarding. The yes itself becomes something really, really positive for the dog, and the yes itself buying you a little bit time to actually deliver the reward to the dog, the toy, the food, the pets, something like that. So I want you to tell him to lay down, and after he lays down, you say yes and you give him a treat, okay? Okay. Say yes. Now feed him. Right? A 4-year-old can do it beautifully, so it means that everybody can do it as well. Do it again.
Down. Yes.
Good girl. Good indeed. You did it. It's exactly how she did it. She tell him to lay down. As soon as he lay down, she's saying yes, and she feeding him the treats. Just as it's supposed to be. The dog understands what he's getting paid for, what is he getting treat for, which means that he's going to be more likely to do it in the future, and he's going to be more responsive to that sound, that yes. So that's pretty much a little bit more about marker training. This is why I always say it in my videos to use markers, because it makes it really, really easy for the dog to understand what do you want from him, what did he do right or wrong. So please use it. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm pretty sure that you enjoyed the view because it's a pretty beautiful beach. So thank you for this one, and I'll see you next time.